Hi, this is Tim Blankenship with Divorce661.com. Today we are here with Janelle Percy with Edward Jones, and today we're talking about important things you should look at in regards to retirement and Social Security and things of that nature while going through divorce. And Janelle was nice enough to come in today so we could talk about some of these important topics. So maybe you could just introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Janelle Percy, like you said, with Edward Jones. I've been with Edward Jones for about 3 years. Prior to being with Edward Jones, I was a pilot in the Air Force.
Really?
Yeah, so I flew MC-130s, refueled helicopters, and been living in Santa Clarita for about 4 years now.
Very cool. Let's talk more about that.
Yeah?
Yeah. MC-130, is that different than a C-130?
We were special operations, so
Okay.
we refueled helicopters, dropped off Special Army, Army Special Forces.
Flew many a times on a C-130,
Oh,
the
yeah?
cargo nets, yes.
Yes, the red
Yes.
seats.
Yes. Life insurance to protect spouse support. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
What is your take on that, and where do you, are you writing policies like that?
I've written a few, so I know that it comes up and a requirement in the divorce.
In the divorce?
Right. So, and that's kind of a difficult one because if it is a requirement, then you can't really go with a term insurance. You're going to have to go with a permanent one to make
Oh,
sure.
really?
Well, unless there's a time frame as far as we want life insurance to protect this for 30 years. If it's more than that, then the term would run out. So you would need a permanent life insurance policy to cover that. And that's more expensive than the term.
Yeah, so let's back up a little bit. What we're referring to is the spouse who is paying spouse support and the other spouse is receiving it to protect that income for them, essentially. If the paying spouse were to die, that spouse support would go away. So this is life insurance on themselves to protect the other party from losing income, correct?
Right, correct. And it's basically like life insurance for even if you're married, you have life insurance in case one spouse passes away to protect the income of the family. So it would be the same situation, just that it would be a divorce situation where you'd be paying for life insurance to protect that spousal income.
So I want to talk more about the permanent versus temporary or term insurance. So 30 years the max length on a term policy, and that's why that could run out.
Right. If you had longer than that, you just have to renew it, but then you're renewing it when you're older, possibly not as healthy, the rates would be higher.
Okay. And permanent, is that kind of where there's cash value and that sort of thing? That's why it's more expensive?
Right.
Okay.
And that one, as long as there's cash value in the account, it's still good. So it does not run out. It doesn't hit 30 years and then now it's void. So that's one that's going to be available as long as there's cash value in the account until the person passes away.
That's good to know.